Alright, what is going on, guys? Gino checking back here for another video today. It is the 21st of December. Actually had quite a productive and good day today so far. It's only, let me see, 12:42 in the afternoon. So I woke up at 6:40 a.m. to train a client, as I do every Friday morning. And then at 9 a.m. after that, immediately I had a physical therapist appointment to increase the activation of my lats. Primarily the lats during my pulling exercises and all of my back exercises, since apparently my lats are not firing as much as they should be doing. So we decided to take a look at that, since my physical therapist is also a natural bodybuilder, a WBFF pro if I'm not mistaken, like one of the first here in the Netherlands. So we took a look at that, came home, ate my first meal of the day, which was obviously, you already know. And now it's 12:44 p.m. Quickly headed to town to buy some Christmas gifts for my girlfriend, her brother, my family and so forth. So productive day so far. And then after that it's time for my own gym session. So luckily I can take the car because it's typical Dutch weather again. Alright, so the workout that I'm doing right here is my third upper body workout of the week, which is not per se a freestyle workout, but it doesn't really revolve around any kind of compound lift such as the bench press or the overhead press. So I basically start off with the incline dumbbell press, do around 3 or 4 sets of anywhere between 10 to 15 reps and kind of see where I end on that given day, and just kind of take it easy and get some extra volume in on all of my upper body muscle groups. So it's not a programmed workout, but more or less an extra workout that I wouldn't necessarily have to do, but as I'm now prepping for a competition, I really strive to hit every single week. So I did a workout with my buddy Stefan, who I met around 2 months ago now, I believe. A really awesome guy, also very dedicated and pretty damn shredded if you ask me. So I'll leave his Instagram down below, so if you like it, you can follow him and check out his Instagram profile. So without further ado, I'd like to kind of go over my game plan for this coming cut. So in between the workout footage, I'll cut to the screen right here as I'm talking to you guys right now and show you guys the whiteboard that I have here, along with all the information regarding my game plan, my approach, and kind of go over how I'm going to be tackling things since I'm going into this prep solo. So that already answers the first question. I am not going to be hiring a coach for my prep, even though I do preach you to take a coach. When it comes to this, I am a geek, I'm a nerd, and I want to learn so many things regarding this whole entire prep. So literally the only thing that I never had too much experience and knowledge about is the peak week. And I've been watching a lot of videos by some respected researchers such as Lane Norton and a lot of other people regarding peak week and all of the bro science behind it that a lot of people preach. When it comes to it, it's not even that complicated, and that is where a lot of people make mistakes in terms of water manipulation, depletion training and so forth. So I'll touch on that topic in any of the further episodes coming for this devoted series. But anyway, let's go to my game plan for this prep. So in terms of training, I'm currently following a upper lower off, upper lower upper off split. So I have 3 upper body days, which 2 of them revolve around the compound lift, so the bench press and the overhead press. Regarding the programming, still doing my RPT lean mass programming, and then the third upper body workout is kind of a more hypertrophy workout. At least it contains higher reps and it's not too taxing on my central nervous system. So the first lower body workout is a squat workout in which I do my normal programming, and the second lower body workout is a deadlift workout. So the reason that push-pull legs is right beside my current training split is because I will most likely end up switching to the push-pull leg split, simply because I will have more training days and be a little bit more active throughout the week instead of having 2 rest days. And of course to get enough adequate volume in for my muscle groups, which I do get with the upper lower split, but it can be a little bit taxing at the end of the day. So I might switch to a push-pull leg split later down the road. Alright, and as far as my nutrition goes, I'm currently eating 2800 calories still, you know, as I'm still losing weight. So the only time that I will decrease calories is if the cardio that I'm doing right now won't work anymore and I hit a plateau in weight loss, so I'll have to drop some calories. But as long as I'm still losing weight on a week-to-week basis, you know, the weekly averages, then my calories won't drop as well. So still eating 2800 calories, 350 grams of carbs, and I'm maintaining my carb intake pretty high, since carb is the main energy source for your workouts. So it's a really smart idea to keep your carbs as high as possible so that you have enough energy or glycogen to hit your workouts effectively and not lose that much strength. 70 grams of fat still for optimal hormone production. I will drop to 60 grams eventually, but I'm postponing it as long as I can. And then of course 190 grams of protein, which is basically the same amount of protein I've been eating for the past couple of years, since that is around 1 gram per pound of body weight, or 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight for me personally, since I now weigh around 86.5 kilos. Alright, so in terms of cardio, my cardio is at 700 calories per week. Now I'm not simply tracking my time on the cardio machine. A lot of people prefer to track their time. Personally not a big fan of this, because you can do 20 minutes of low intensity cardio and 20 minutes of high intensity interval training cardio, and there will be a big gap between the calories you burn in those two different kinds of cardio that you do. So I strive to hit 700 calories total for the week, so that is around the same as a 100 calorie deficit more per day. So if I were to drop 25 grams of carbs, then at the end of the week I have a 700 calorie deficit upon my current deficit. So it will be the same as adding in 700 calories of cardio per week. So as of now I'm keeping it at 3 sessions of 230 up to 250 calories burned per cardio session, and then of course 3 times per week, which will have me ending up at 700 calories total burned for the week. It's basic knowledge, guys. You just have to add up the numbers, calories in versus calories out. And then of course, as I plateau, I will eventually drop 100 calories from my macros, which could then be 10 grams of fat, which comes down to 90 calories, which is basically the same, or 25 grams of carbs, which is 100 calories into my deficit, or at cardio, which will increase the total calories burned throughout the week. So that's my current game plan for this prep. So basically what it comes down to is I'm tracking my weight loss, and I'm aiming to lose around a half a kilogram per week, which is around, I'd say 1.1 pounds per week, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put it on the screen if I'm mistaken. And if I don't reach that target on a week-to-week basis, then I will drop my macros by 25 grams of carbs or 10 grams of fat, which comes down to 100 calories, or increase my total calories burned throughout the week through cardio. Now I'm keeping my cardio at a medium intensity state, since I don't want to do too much interval training and get into my recovery, since they can be very taxing at the end of the day. So I'm keeping it at a medium intensity and just simply cruise until I reach the amount of calories that I want to burn for the day, or for the week in total. Now there might be some of you asking why I'm not hiring a coach, and especially for the last couple of weeks of prep, since they tend to be very hard on you. I'm going to see it as a challenge. I am a very mindful person when it comes to this. That is also like the challenge that I want to put onto myself. You know, I want to see what it's like and try to cover this all on my own and see it as an experience. So when things get hard, of course, it might be helpful to have someone putting you in the right direction, but you know, that's a challenge that I'm going to put on myself. And if I tend to notice that things get too hard, I might consider hiring a coach at the end. But for now, I'm heading in solo. Right, so flash forward a couple of days. It's actually the 31st of December right now, and that's also the date that I'm uploading this video. Since I kind of wanted to reflect together with you guys on the past year, 2018. For me personally, it's been a very good year. I've actually learned a lot about myself in terms of personal development. I'm not really that big on making a New Year's resolution or saying that I'm going to be doing certain things in a new year because of a new year, if you know what I mean. But if I'd had to summarize some things that I want to do in the next year is obviously stepping on stage for the first time in my life. So that is obviously a big goal of mine, but that's a very general thing, and that's already set in stone. So some things that I want to do a lot more of in 2019 is read a lot more books. Almost finished with this bad boy right here, and honestly guys, I think it's amazing what a book can do to your entire mindset and outlook on life, because after reading this book, now almost being finished, I have a couple of more pages left, I noticed that I have a very different outlook on certain things in general life. So I highly recommend you to check this book out, Power of Now, if you haven't read it already. Because the writer, the author of this book is a freaking genius, man, I'm telling you. Alright, but regarding the topic of New Year's resolutions, don't fall into the pit of making New Year's resolutions and only doing it because of the new year or for the new year. If you set a goal for yourself, do it for yourself and stop seeing the new year as the golden ticket for that goal. If you want to reach a goal, if you want to achieve something, you better start now. But keep in mind, working towards a goal and achieving goals requires a certain amount of dedication and motivation. And there will be some times where motivation will kind of be on the low side. And there will be a time where motivation will be on the low side, and that is where dedication comes in to keep you going. Because even myself, I have some periods where I have low motivation, that is normal. It's a normal thing to happen. So always keep that goal that you have, even if it is a New Year's resolution, in the back of your head, since you simply have to keep on working towards that goal. Now, if that goal is to achieve an aesthetic physique, lose fat or build muscle, if you have low motivation, you cannot afford it to skip out on the gym for a week or two and then constantly think to yourself or say to yourself, yeah, after those 2 weeks I'm gonna head to the gym again, because trust me, you won't. Reaching a goal is achieved by making something a daily habit. I'm not saying that you have to go to the gym every day, but at least make it a daily habit to do something regarding fitness. So whether that's nutrition or training, keep it in the back of your mind and apply it to your daily life. So I'm actually very excited for 2019. I always love it when a new year arrives and you have set certain goals for that year, and I'm just freaking ready to crush it. Like, honestly, I'm so excited to bring my best conditioning ever, achieve my best physique ever, and simply crush it on the stage, man. It's a very new experience for me, but I'm so ready to simply go for it, grind for it, and take you guys along with me on this journey. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for the continuous and positive support in 2018. I really sincerely appreciate it, and I love every single one of you. So if you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button, because it really helps out the channel grow. Trust me, it really helps out the channel grow. Comment down below and subscribe to the channel for so much more content coming really soon. I'm out, guys. Happy New Year, and see you in the next one, in the next year.